think while I'm setting up the last of this stuff, I figured I'd just talk instead of typing, because it's really hard to type around my setup. So we're just gonna do this. Yeah, the patch isn't up yet. You can download it. You can't play yet. Enjoy Tiki. Well, then my Joy 2 key's not connecting. Is it plugged in? Connected? Paired? Can I find it? Hello? How are you guys? Try this again. Let's see. Tanakaido, hello! And Kota, hi! But yeah, I will be playing, I think, Story first. I think so. Is this one's battery dead now? Hold on. Your sub ran out! Oh no! I'm sorry. I keep mine on a monthly recurring, so I never have to worry about it. But anyway, oh. Hold on. There you go. Okay, we're good. My Joy-Con is now all hooked up. Let's get some tunes. I am not gonna put on the Spotify thing today. But we're gonna listen to Final Fantasy 14. It's so exciting. Wait, why am I lagging? Hello? Okay, my VTube Studio just had a burp. Let's see. Where's Final Fantasy? Here we go. This is acceptable. I'm just gonna play the Final Fantasy 14 The Best album. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna work on this. I'm also gonna be constantly refreshing my Twitter, see whether or not it's up. But also, if you guys see that it's up, please tell me. We will immediately swap over, because that's what we're here for. But anyway, we're gonna work on this as well. You guys are gonna get to see me work on a new cup style, I guess. I actually have to do this a lot with like lines and stuff, otherwise it doesn't end up very even. I might actually have to use, hold on, let me do, the thing has been lighting the fuck up. Denmo saw it, guys. Denmo saw my fucking drinks. I felt bad to tell him that there's not recipes, it's just a VTuber thing. But Denmo saw it. What the fuck? Alright, that's not the middle. That's the middle. But yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna try to, utilize the, this tool here a little bit more. Oh, that's too wide. Actually, to be honest, I think the other one's too thin, too. But anyway, yeah, we're making the Tatsuru one now. Which, when I do share it, I'm actually very excited to say I do know which tea they use at the cafe itself. So I will definitely be sharing that, when I post it. Also, when it comes to the story, I will be reading out loud things. I will be reading out loud the parts that are not voiced, but I imagine since it's the 5.5 patch, it might not be as much as like the last few ones, you know? Yes. And then I think tomorrow, my group, we are doing our weeklies at 9. After that, once we get our weeklies, so we're not going to worry about 12 tomorrow, but after we do our weeklies, we are going to do, Diamond Weapon? Savage? So I should probably do that as well, you know? I don't know how long we're gonna stay awake today, but it's probably gonna be ridiculously late. There we go. There's that one. Alright. And then let's... Actually, let's do this. And then let's do... Right click. Delete the ruler. There we go. It's symmetrical-ish. I think the top is not good. It looks a little pointy. Yeah. Enjoy your lyric as well. I also have real tea. It's not the Tataru tea. I didn't feel like making that. Gotta go check the Twitter. Is it up? Is it up? Come on. Final Fantasy 14. Is it up? Nope. Yeah, my notifications have been like flying. It's fucking insane. I think this might actually be like the first thing that I ever post that gets 1,000 likes, and I think I'll fucking explode. We're already at 800, and I don't know how to feel. I've never had anything get this many likes before. These drinks felt so fucking self-indulgent when I was making them. I'm kind of glad they weren't, but also like, what the fuck? It's very... I had to actually turn off my notification noises because I was like, it's not stopping. I didn't mute it because I actually do like seeing the comments and stuff on it. And some people have been leaving some really great... I love the one where Pro's like, the gun is like... I don't know what anime it's from, but where they're making like ramen or udon or something. And they put 2 ingredients in and then just shove a gun in there. I was like, yeah, that's the real drink too. And then I shared it to them. Like, I do like seeing the comments. I just... Yeah, I have to turn my notifications quiet because they're still going on my phone. I know there's like a setting I can do so that like, if I'm online, if I'm logged in on like a browser, it should notify me, but I never figured it out. I know, they really do. Like, they've been going brrr the whole like 2 days or something. I still can't believe that it spread very far outside of the VTuber community. Like, hell, fuck. I felt really bad that I forgot the word asset, VTuber assets in the original post. The kiss of the salt sweet breeze, the white of her silken dress, stained in red. I'm gonna make a separate layer for the pot. Fading fast, her mother said signs don't cast. A torn uniform in hand, farewells unsaid. Whoops. That once a certainty, lost in grief. A daughter's desperate cries, unheard pleas. I love this song. I love the lyrics for it. I still loved when we found out the lyrics and what they were singing about. That was a great moment at the one fan fest. From her lips into her soul, the goddess whispers. A heartbeat without harmony is moonlight without dark. The heart sicketh equilibrium. balance will your worry part. So still this broken melody, and there with shoulder thee. One last step only leaving an empty hearth down by the sea. An empty hearth down by the sea. Money. Cincinnati. Chimichangas. I'm so glad I found out how to use the symmetry tool. This makes this a lot easier than having to copy, paste, reflect. Is glorious. I cannot believe I never figured out how to use it before. This is so great. Of course, like, I still have to turn it off for obviously like a couple things, right? I literally only learned about the symmetry tool like a couple days ago. It's great. Like, I knew it was a thing, I just didn't know how to use it. Or how to find it. Just a little thinner. Memory fading fast. Her mother sits eyes downcast. Also, I wasn't entirely sure how I wanted to make the Tataru stuff look like Tataru. Wait, are they up? Emmy, is it up? 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 Emmy. Fuck. I thought that was keyword for it. The servers are up. I thought that was cute. Oh, did you see the fucking stall post I shared? People actually think I read unban requests. Like, come on, I don't even read my tooltips half the time. Also, I did finally take time off. I put in my request for FanFest. Also, I'm probably gonna do story first, so not near first. But I know I have to do diamond, but I don't know how late I'm gonna stay up. We're just gonna kind of go until Mimi gets tired. But I also haven't streamed all day because I had my doctor appointment, which went okay. I guess I'll ramble about it a little bit. So I went over there. So this is my ADHD test. I forget honestly which test they had me do. It's something with a W. Oh, excuse me. Just sipping my tea. So it's some sort of test with a W, right? Anyway, but he's like, we only have like the Japanese version of it, and I'm like, oh. It's like, and there are parts that like are also about. Wait a minute. This shouldn't be symmetrical. This part shouldn't be symmetrical. And apparently, like, there are parts that are later that kind of more connect with like cultural things, and obviously I didn't grow up here, so that makes things a little bit harder for me than those parts. You know, I'm not surprised. I think. So this is the hole that like the steam comes out of, right? And that's also where we're gonna stick the feather from her hat. But this part's gonna look like her hat, actually. Anyway, so what I was saying, what is it? So yeah, we skipped a couple of the parts, but some of them are really, I felt really slow. I don't know. But then again, like, I also know that, like, when he gave me this prize, like, try to do as many as you can in the time limit. I'm like, bet! In my head, I'm just like, bet, I'll fucking do all of it. I didn't do all of them. But I don't know how to feel about him being like, during the test, it didn't seem like you had that many problems focusing or attention, like any attention deficit things. But also my first thought was like, Well, I mean, that's not necessarily what people say like it actually is. Like, it's more not a deficit, but more of like you have trouble focus, like controlling it. And honestly, I was fidgeting most of the whole fucking thing. I don't know. I was sitting there playing with like my phone charms and shit. Because we also had to keep checking words because some of the parts are word related. And look, I don't know some of these words. And I felt so silly being like, wow, I should know this word. How have I passed the N2 and I don't know this word? That happened a few times. But we did get the results in like 2 weeks. And I did schedule the appointment. Almost didn't schedule the appointment. But we go in 2 weeks. So 2 weeks after raid, I pretty much have to like scoot immediately. Because I have to go. Which is a shame because I like hanging with raid afterwards too. But we gotta go. Don't run wild. But yeah, I was also saying like if I go to like this place like in Tokyo or whatever, then like they could give me the English test for like for $500 or whatever. And it's like, you know, that's probably still cheaper than it would be in America to get tested for this, right? But I can probably manage the Japanese. Right? I kind of could. Yeah, $500. Yeah, I say that, but I've also like seen like people being like, it's like 4 digits in the States to get tested as an adult for ADHD. And I'm not surprised. Here, that the test that they had was, I only had to pay like 2,000 yen. I know, right? That's why, like, whenever it comes to healthcare stuff, like, my brain immediately goes like, shit, how much money do I need for this? And I get out way more money than I get there, and there's like, yeah, it's only this much. And I'm like, it's this much. It's kind of expensive, but it's this much. And I'm like, you don't know the definition of expensive healthcare. You don't know the definition of expensive healthcare. It still reminds me of the one time I did go to a hospital here because I had a really bad panic attack that I almost fainted twice. And I called an ambulance. And I mean, that alone, just saying I called an ambulance, I'm sure your American brain is going, oh, Jesus, are you, like, in debt? I'm not. It was only, like, $200 for the whole visit. Yeah, I should do the circle part first. I know, right? Like, even when I was, like, talking to this, like, when I went to that, like, I don't know if I have enough money on me, right? And I'm like, it's probably, like, expensive, right? And then like, oh yes, this is expensive. And then they tell me the total and oh, I can actually afford that. I'm like, I just don't have that in cash. Because they didn't, yeah, that's the fun thing. They didn't take card. They don't take card at that hospital. Let that sink in too. I had to go to the 7-Eleven to go get money. Also, my Twitter is popping again. Yeah, they don't take card there. It was weird. I don't know why they didn't take card at all, but I also wouldn't have been surprised that if I had given them, like, tried to give them my card. I wouldn't have been surprised if also, like, it didn't, like, work. I've had that problem. I'll play the lights tonight. I want to make this actually go in a little bit. Like, no. Not like that. Like this. Like that. But yeah, that was an experience. I was very grateful that I already had known that Japanese ambulances are kind of free. Otherwise, I think I probably would have panicked even more. Yeah. Yeah, my drinks are popping off. I'm still like, whoa, Denmo saw it. It spread that far that like, Denmo saw it. I feel bad that I had to tell him, I'm sorry, Denmo. There are no drink recipes. This is what I want to do. Like, when I saw him responding to it, I was like, holy shit! Is the servers up yet? I think the next batch I might post before I get the necromancer, no, whatever it ends up being. But probably necromancer, one done because I don't want to wait till May. Let me just like, this is hard. I'm gonna definitely have to even these out a bit more. This is hard. Oh, that would be fucking hilarious. That would be so... That would honestly be funny, really. Seas of old. Leviathan! Leviathan! I never did Titan. I never did the Unreal Titan fight. We never did it. And I never bothered with it with PF because I've been so busy streaming and doing VTuber stuff and art stuff that I never even bothered to try to get it in PF. Maybe for the best, honestly. Maybe for the best. I do actually remember, I think honestly, I probably already had the same experience. So when I did Titan Extreme and Ultima Weapon Extreme, back during Heavensward, I didn't know about the concept of Party Finder. I was still kind of a baby newbie. And so I queued for those. And Duty Finder. Right? That, I think I've kind of already experienced that difficulty in a way. Cause yeah, did we clear? I know I attempted to do Ultima Weapon twice, and I did actually clear in Duty Finder. I did actually manage to clear with the second instance I got. Which is pretty wild when you think about it. That was, you know, no Discord, no nothing, just text. I think Titan, I think we cleared, but I don't remember. But, what is it? I actually remember JP, on my JP character. This is too far in. I do actually remember on my JP character, I did Ultima Weapon. I queued up for Ultima Weapon Extreme as like a joke, and the queue time was actually quite reasonable. That I decided, you know what, we'll see how this goes for science. They cleared it in one pull without saying anything more than yoroshiku and otsu at the end. Yoroshiku before we pulled, otsu at the end, and that was it. And when I did it back in Heaven's Word on NA, oh, that was a clusterfuck. That was a clusterfuck. Now granted, this time I knew what I was doing because I cleared it. But the point still stands. I think we had newbie bonus. We probably had newbie bonus besides me. Probably. And technically my newbie bonus was never actually newbie bonus. And my text did also say like this, that I think my profile text on there does say that it's an alt character, so very cool. Alright, so let's duplicate that out and then oops. Then Leviathan. And I kind of wanna do a little bit here. Like that. Yeah. So it actually looks like it's more like connected to it, right? Rather than just like stuck to the side of it. Like that? Nah. And then I think I'll do it over on this one too. It looks more like they're connected. Whoops. Is the servers up yet? Are the servers up yet? Let me in! Open wide the gates! Throw wide the gates! Me wanna play! I mean, at least I can stream now because yeah, I spent the whole day going from one doctor to the other doctor. I had to go to my regular monthly doctor visit right after my other doctor visit. That was very tiring. Yeah. Now I can stream. I felt bad. I wanted to stream earlier. I obviously couldn't. 15 minutes? Oh yeah, that's true. 15 minutes maximum. I think they're actually gonna be making us wait until the last goddamn second. They're not gonna put it up early. Fuck. God damn it, Yoshida! 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 Let's see. Oh wait, there's one on there. Oops. Yoshida's making me wait. Emmy, if you get to the point with the... Well, actually, no, I do it with trust. Never mind. I was gonna be like, if you wanna, we could do the dungeon together. But I like doing the first time, no matter what, with the trusts. Because I like the extra dialogue from the characters. So I do it with trusts first. Yep, yep. But depending on when we get to the near raid, I definitely do it with others. Or diamond weapon. Well, diamond weapon normal has to be done with other people. Yeah. Alright, so now let's draw the feather, because you have to draw the feather separate, right? Because I have to put it in both. And I do want it to be like the same, I guess. No parade dance to see. You'll unlock near for later. Yeah, I'm doing MSQ until I probably fall asleep. Since technically, I mean, I'm gonna try to get Diamond Weapon, right? Because for tomorrow, for raid, right? But I also know that probably Tristan will not have remembered that he needs to do it, and he won't know where it was, where the quest is. I mean, we've played with Tristan long enough. He's not going to know where it is. He's not going to have it unlocked. He's not going to remember that we were going to do it. He's going to ask us in the group, where is it? No, you say that, but he's going to have forgotten. It's fine. We know Tristan well. I'm just saying, like, the probability of it is really high. You know I'm not. You know I'm not. You know I'm. You know I'm right. You know I'm right. Because I mean he has work, so I mean the probability of him forgetting to do it, and then or maybe knowing that you told him to do it, but also like forgetting where it was. I know, right? I can't fault him for forgetting where it was. If he remembers that he should have done it, but didn't remember where it's located and asks us during raid time, that will be an accomplishment. I'd joke and say if he actually unlocks it before raid time, I'll drink, but I'm not. I'm kidding. Like, I'll go to the fucking 7-Eleven and buy a strong zero as a joke. I won't. No, that's what I mean. Like, I'd bet so strongly against it that that's how strongly I believe that Tristan will probably not have done it. There was one time in a friend's stream in BB Honeycombs where she's like, I'm not gonna scream today in Apex. And I was just like, bet. I'll go to fucking 7-Eleven right now and buy a strong zero if you fail. I'm half joking. I'm pretty sure I still won that bet. I think I went to sleep. I'm pretty sure I was still right. That's how you know I'm serious. That I would joke about. No, honestly, I still wouldn't, even if I lost the bet. But it's the sentiment that counts, right? Like, the idea that I'd be willing to even jokingly bet that. Right? That's how strongly I believe in the idea. I actually kind of want to play more, Hat in Time before Monday. I don't know. I was really enjoying it. I'm very excited to do more, but I still have to draw Hat Kid. So I might do that later this week. I need to restrain myself. But yeah, so the test, I kind of wish I should probably go look up what test they actually had me do. Apparently, like, I mean, the name sounds like it was probably American or whatever. Or, like, it could be American. It could be, like, I don't know, some sort of... Definitely some sort of Western guy made the test, right? Because the name. But I don't remember what the name was. Since you probably will never have both of them with the thing in them, then it's probably okay that I do it like this. Laying back in bed in the system, falling back. To histories again. Oh yeah, I'm really curious about when they're gonna announce the art thingies. I wanna know if I got in. you know? I decided on the bluebird earrings. So my prize, if I get in, is very subtle. It's not like the jiggle butt cat hat, you know? But I'm excited for it. I'm excited to find out if I can freak out or not. But I'm actually also really glad that I got my files from my other laptop, because I wouldn't have had the actual file to share with everybody if it wasn't for that. Should I? Okay, so the tea itself, the official tea, I know what the little tag on the thing, but should I come up with like my own for like Tataru herself? So I was having a thought, like maybe. So did I ever show you the fake signatures I did? I was thinking maybe I should do like that, but like with like the Tataru, like maybe have double T Tataru Taru, written on the tag, like just maybe the two T's, like koyatte, course in Eorzean. It's like this. Maybe a little bit centered more. Maybe like this. I also debated if I wanted to use like my old Eorzean Scion, like the Eorzean signatures that I came up for the characters. Where was it? I showed them once. Was it under art? I don't think it was. No, maybe it was. Where's the Tataru one? Let me find it. Yeah. Like, here's the Tataru one I came up with. I think it's really cute. I think it's really cute. Look how curly and swoopy it is. It's so cute. I also was very proud of Thancred's that I came up with. Do I actually have a folder with... Do I have a PSD with all of them? Yeah, here they are. I actually just show you all of them in one go. So like here's Allie's, where she's got the red mage symbol and stuff. Alphino's is very much designed as like he'd sign it across like papers and stuff. So I had to design it like horizontally. Minfilia's was really cool to do. I liked having this little crystal in here. Papalimo's was, I loved doing this swoosh, and then incorporating the Y and the T together is a lot of fun. Lise, which more importantly is a tie with Ida's, of course. I really liked being able to include the Ralger's Punchy Punch in it. And then Lise, I had her include it this way because you can't do it like the A in Ida. Tataru's, which I already showed. Thancred's is a lot of fun to do. I had the idea that afterwards, he doesn't, like, after his whole, like, shit. It's up! Okay, hold on. Close that. We're gonna save this. We'll come back to this later. Sorry, Tataru T. I gotta go burp screen. Hold the phone. I gotta move myself around. I'm sorry. It's up. Tablet goes there. 14 goes brrr. Joy-Con go off. Joy to key go close. And I type in my password. Wait. There's one more thing I do actually have to open because otherwise I can't see chat. But we'll get there. Okay, let me open up the one more thing for chat. Here we go. I'm plugging my controller. Yosh. Okay. Here we go. I'm here. 14. Whoa! Riding home, dying hope, hold on to hope. Yeah. I gotta change my outfit though. Hold on, let me go here for a sec. Let me post that we're actually at 14 now. Wait, I think I turned off my desktop audio. Whoops. No, we're good. We're good. I'm 25th. What the fudge? Controller? Hello? Hold on. Device not located. Hello? Hello? I know. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why my controller's not noticing. Hold on. Okay, I guess you go to the other thing. Hold on a sec. Why is it not staying connected? Oh, there we go. There you go. Okay. So now I gotta change my outfit. Should we do Scion look? Yeah. Alright, 2 more donuts. More donuts! Let's fucking go! I'm actually gonna put in both parts of my headphones this time. I normally keep half of it out, so this is weird for me. Emmy, don't say anything. Don't tell me about my babies. Shh, Emmy. Wait, hold on. Where's my OBS? There it is. There you go. Okay. Yeah, I'm just double checking. Definitely feels really weird, having both my headphones in. My babies! My babies! My babies! My babies! In the face of this new draconic threat, we would indeed benefit from Estinian's presence. Yet I cannot help but wonder how Kururu and Tazaru would intend to locate him. They certainly seem confident, however. Alizé is waiting patiently for the return of certain scions, not least of all you. Good news, Mirai. Thancred and Union-J have finished their tour of Garlemald, and are on their way back, here even as we speak. As we still haven't heard anything on the towers from the Alliance, I'm hoping they might be able to shed some light on things. They're due to arrive any moment now, so let's see what they have to say, eh? Raha! Ha, a welcoming party. You need to have gone to the trouble. From what I hear, you've been more than busy enough as it is. Honestly, you might have waited for me to return before discovering a cure for tempering. As it is, I can't even pretend to have been involved. Well, if it's any consolation, I myself was little more than a spectator. The lion's share of the credit must go to Alize, Graha, and Mimirai, but I believe I speak for the rest of us when I say we are proud to have rendered what little assistance we could. And you will also have heard, though, that it hasn't been all tales of triumphs. Just as we were taking a step towards finally addressing the primal threat, a pile of fresh problems landed on our lap. Anyway, it's good to have you back. Though I can't help but noticing we're one Udionje short of a scouting party. You haven't lost him, have you? Oh, I couldn't lose him if I tried. And I did try, repeatedly. But no, he decided to linger in Alamigo to appraise Ralban and the others of how the land lies in Garlemald. Then mayhap you would do the same for us. Indeed. It is just as Lee said. Worse, in fact. Devastation as far as the eye could see. Nerva and the Third, however, were notable by their absence. Might they have met their end at the hand of Xenos and Fandaniel? Perhaps. Or perhaps they simply lost the will to fight. I don't know about that. You see, the capital has been plunged into a deathly silence, with one exception, the Imperial Palace. It was a busy place before the war, but it has grown busier still, with throngs of soldiers and civilians working there day and night to rebuild, or rather, transform it. Eh? Transform it? Into what? I feel like I should be trying to do a British accent, but I'm real bad at it. That is a difficult question to answer. The construction is vast and unsettling to behold, like something from a nightmare. According to Udionje, certain aspects of its design were clearly devised with the manipulation of ether in mind, magitech in other words. Yet as unnerving as said edifice was, it was nothing next to the sight of its builders. They swarmed the place like so many insects, working with nary a word exchanged between them. No one overseeing construction, no one barking orders. It was as if they were possessed or tempered. We wanted to investigate more closely, but given our suspicions, it seemed wiser not to take the risk. If Fandaniel could bind Bahamut to his will, he might have done the same to the people of Garlemald. Whatever the truth may be, this information is certain to prove valuable. You have our thanks. Well, be sure to save some for Udionje. Which reminds me, I have a message from Alamigo. Ralban is hosting a meeting to discuss the latest findings on the towers, and he requested our presence. Then why not leave it to us? You must be weary from your mission. No, I'm fine. Those towers have been on my mind since I first spied one on the way back, and I'm keen to get to the bottom of this. In that case, I shall stay and begin looking into another matter, as I promised Krill. We need not all attend. Very well, I suggest the rest of us make our way to Alamigo forthwith. The sooner we leave, the more time we have to speak with Udionje before the meeting. And Raha will never leave my side, so he's coming too. And Alize will watch him. Hiya, Shola. If you are curious to know what I will be doing in your absence, let us speak another time. At present, Krill and I have no more than a hypothesis. Alamegan quarter, Alamegan quarter. Wow, look, it's the MSQ crowd. Who is it? Which Thangrid? Do names seem different? I think they mentioned being able to change those. They definitely did something with them. Now that you mention it, the text looks sharper. I know they adjusted, load times. So, I know they made some adjustments about name display, so I wouldn't be surprised if that was also included in their UI update. I think in general they did a lot of UI update things, right? they did a lot of the stuff for the PS5 beta, and they mentioned a lot of, like, I guess probably under the hood stuff. Although I was only in Revenant's Toll for a short while, I did manage to scream it. Oh, you're kidding me? I did manage to squeeze in a brief drink with Fulhamen. Spring water only, it being a flying visit. Oh, thank God he didn't drink. We don't need you fucking sitting on the god, like, laying across the table. The royal menagerie is still closed to civilians. Van Daniel and his pets certainly left their mark. Look at that! Look at the markers on the target circles! Yay! No longer will I be confused which end is the butt. I wonder if there have been any developments regarding the Amalja abductions. It can be no mere coincidence that the incidents began occurring just as the towers first appeared. I don't think that's a really good voice for him, but shh. Alphino! While we may safely assume that the Telephoroi are behind the works being carried out in the Imperial Palace, we can only guess their purpose. Yes, I talked to every single one. Hold on, where's my... Here it is. My friends, much and more have I heard of your travails in our absence. Heartened am I to see you are hale and whole. Are we to see you safely return from your mission? As are we to see you safely return from your mission, Udionje. I trust Thancred made you feel welcome. Well, if it is an Alphino and his merry band, I don't know who's saying that, so we're just gonna read it. Arnvold! Baby! I love Arnvold. He makes me happy. Arnvold, what are you doing here? We spoke via link pearl. You told me you'd be away on a mission. And who's to say this isn't part of it? But enough about that. It's good to see you looking so similar. I thought you'd have grown a bit taller after holding year in another world, but apparently not. Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you. While my soul may be a year older, my body has hardly aged, as you are well aware. And may I remind you that we Elizin are known to be late bloomers, especially in terms of our height. Mark my words, the day will come when even a great Auroch such as yourself will crane your neck to meet my eye. Oh my god, my son. My baby boy. My baby boy. It was not until my 20th summer that I myself outgrew my boyish proportions, though Moenberda towered over me nonetheless. Arnvold brings out the best in Alphino, doesn't he? They both seem at ease in each other's company. It's almost endearing. It's so cute, my boys! The boys gang! So what exactly brings you here? Oh, for Dola mostly. We need to go over a few things before we set out. Set out? Oh, wait, does this have something to do with the towers? What gave you that impression? Actually, tell me later. You've got a meeting to go to. I'll see you afterwards, alright? Arnvold? Nani? If Fordola is going with him, that must mean... My apologies. As Arnvold rightly pointed out, we have a meeting to attend. Let us be about it. Son, boy, stop it! Stop it! This better be voiced, I'll be sad. Thank you.
テートから持ち帰った情報はアラミ語を通じて共有してもらった。敵地への潜入という危険を冒してくれたことに感謝する。なすべきことをなしただけのこと。聞けば、ここアラミ語でもアシエンが竜神のまがいものを呼び出し、終末をもたらすと宣言したとか。
ああ、自分たちはテロフォロイだと名乗り、 派手な宣戦布告をして去っていった。しかしその後はというと目立った動きがない。各国それぞれに警戒を強めてはいるものの、ルナ・バハムートも姿を消したままだ。
That's really loud. Hold on. Hold on, let me adjust that setting. That's really loud.
嵐の前の静けさでしょうか。とはいえ、手をこまねいているわけには参りません。我々は各地に出現した塔
Oh,
を
look, they have papers.
終末の塔と名付け、調査隊を派遣しました。
あ、
私、帰還してきた調査隊を出迎えたんですよ。突然、彼らが襲いかかってきたんだ。
嘘。
その様子に見覚えがあったからさ。拘束した上でフォークシーを使って治療を試みたら、
あ、
みんな正気
本当だ、
に戻って。
テンパード。
テンパードにされていたってこと？
But by
落ち着い
who?
た後、隊員たちに話を聞いたんだけど、塔に近づいたところで高校のような何かが聞こえて、それからの記憶がないって言うんだ。気になるのはそれだけじゃない。彼らは私たちに襲いかかるとき、こう言ったんだ。ガレマール帝国に栄光をってね。
怖い。Like we're fucking near. That's the other content.
通常テンパードは神への信仰心を焼き付けられています。しかしこたびの事例ではガレマール帝国への愛国心が刻印されていたと。
Not necessarily. We've also known that they are like, not we had the Mughals, right?
報告はもう一つある。先日発生したアマルジャ族の誘拐事件だが、他の種族も同様の被害を受けていることが判明した。しかもどうやらこの拉致騒ぎにも九段の塔が関係しているようなのだ。
Are they maybe not abductions? Also, damn it, I was late. That was a nice angle on my
ドラバニに
character.
現れた終末の塔を監視させていたところ、黒装束に身を包んだ一団が拘束されたイクサル族を連れて塔へと向かう姿を発
Like
見した。
human shaped?
そこで神殿騎士団を派遣して攻撃。イクサル族を解放しつつ誘拐犯を改めたのだが、帝国製の装備を所持していたことが確認されたのだ。
終末の塔と異種族の誘拐事件、二つの点が帝国軍という線で結ばれたというわけか。
ファダニエルと結託したゼノスが何らかの方法で内戦状態だった帝国軍の残党を束ね、テロフォロイに組み込んだと見るべきであろう。
ドマとも情報を共有しているが、ヒエン殿もまた同じ見立てだと話しておられた。いずれ東方連合とともに東西から帝国を攻撃し講和に持ち込むつもりでいたが、やはり終末の塔への対処こそが先決であろうな。そこでだ、状況を打開するための一手として適性を備えた者たちに協力を要請しておいた。
私ね。あ、やっぱりね。Look at my boy, he gets so excited. Also, that like mocap? That was cool.
精神汚染されることなく塔を調査することも可能であろう。
Perdola.
ドラも調査への参加に同意してくれました。
I love Arnold. He's my baby. Baby Scion, baby Scion. I love him.
危険な任務だが、ここで敵の狙いがつかめれば有効な打開策を
私も行く。
導き出せるはずだ。
私も行く。Me too, me too, me too.
俺の働きが皆の助けになるというのなら、喜んでどこへでも行きますよ。
Me, 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 me. Oh,
それでは
Afna.
我々からの報告は以上だ。アレンバルドとフォルドラの両名は準備を整えた後、護衛部隊と合流してくれ。
アレンバルド、君は。
Wait, he better not die.
分かってるよ。出立前に話をしよう。
If Hardvolt dies, oh my god, no, 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 no. I accept that numbers can prove a hindrance to infiltrating an enemy territory, but only sending 2? Hi, Sofu! We're doing good. We are only about 2 quests in. Abby, hello! I'm reading out all the text that's not already voiced. I'm gonna be kind of slow, probably, going through the story. If it's small talk you're after, look elsewhere. But yeah, we did a little bit of drawing, and then the server went up about 10 minutes early, and so we're playing until I need to pass the fuck out. Now that it's out in the open, I don't have to keep it under my proverbial hat anymore. Orenvold, sweetheart, baby. Baby, if you die, I'll cry. I'll cry, Orenvold. Don't you dare die. Son's baby Scion.
一応言っておくが、さっきタタルさんに報告は入れたぜ。ラールガーズリーチにいるジャー・モルバとバーマハにもな。
My baby Scion.
君の志願を咎めるつもりはないよ。だが、敵の拠点へ侵入することになるんだ。
And Alfie's so
こ
concerned
れ
for
までにない
his
危険な任
bro.
務だと理解しているね。
目の前に週末を再現するためだっていう塔が現れた。そいつを調査できるのは特殊な力があるものだけ。
Orenvold, sweetheart.
そしてその力が俺にはあるんだ。
Oh.
今ここで動かないでいたら俺は一生ものの後悔をするだろう。
Oh.
君は
囚人部隊の兵士にそれを聞くのか？危険な任務に従事する見返りとして除名されているんだぞ。
そんな答えで煙に巻くなよ。今回の任務はラウバウン司令から拒否権を与えられていたろう。
Oh. Yeah, enjoy your lurk, Sofa, and enjoy your sleeps. Oh, Fordola, sweetheart. Soon, little fucker.
聞けば、ガレマール帝国は事実上崩壊しているらしい。私たちが絶対だと信じた大国がいとも簡単にな。そして今回の一件を引き起こしたテロフォロイとやらはゼノス様、いやゼノスが率いているという。だから知りたいのさ。終末の塔に何が隠されているのか、自分が何に加担していたのかを見極めるためにな。
Fordola.
覚悟を問いただすようなことをしてすまなかった。
だが実際どこの塔を調査するつもりなんだ。
My boys! My sweet boys!
ギラバニアに出現した塔の周辺には帝国兵らしき者の姿が多数確認されているんだ。だから比較的警備が手薄だと言われているパガル山の塔に向かうつもり
Paggle
さ。
fan! Let's go, let's go, let's go! Me too, me too, me too, me too, me too!
大草原パガル山。あそこはアマルジャ族が支配する土地だが、踏み込んで大丈夫なのか。
蛮神対策の一環としてアマルジャ族の動向を探るためパガル山に潜入したことがあるんだ。
When are you guys gonna look at me? Hello? Hello? I'm right here? Hello?
それじゃあ俺たちはそろそろ行くよ。
ああ、そうだ、アレンバルド。落ち着いたら以前のようにロッホセレコにでも行こう。水泳の上達ぶりを師匠である君に見せたいからね。
My son!
いやお前たちも調査や任務に行くときは気をつけてな。お互い無事でまた会おう。
If you die, I'm gonna cry, Arnfold. This is so many red flags. Also, I ship them.
ありがとうな。任務に参加してくれて。
前の作戦ではお前に助けられた。借りを作ったまま死なれちゃ寝覚めが悪い。
頼りにさせてもらうさ。この件にはバハムートを従えた男が関わってるんだろう。そんなやつに出くわしたら
He's
俺
so
一人で
so
相手取れるわけないからな。
Arnfold.
そう悔しいけど
No, no,
今
no.
の俺の実力なんてたかが知れている。
Oh. And the camera angle here.
世界を救った英雄はもちろんその隣で戦ってきたアルフィノだってすごく強くなってるのにな。
Arnfold.
今の俺じゃとてもあいつらにはかなわないけどさ。同じ暁の一員として英雄になりたいって分不相応かもしれないけどそう憧れたこともあるんだ。
Also, hi, Deadpool. If she doesn't
託さ
slap
れた
him.
思いに応えるためにも俺だってやってみせるさ。
Arnfold.
さて、覚悟を決めて任務に赴いてくれたのだから、あとは仲間を信じるのみ
That's
だ。
so many death flags, though.
週末の塔をアレン・バルトたちが調べてくれるなら、我々はルナ・バハムートの方を追うとしよう。
お
こちらタタルです。聞いてください。エスティニアンさんが見つかりました。
おー、おめでとう。
ですがルナ・バハムートのことをお伝えしたところこちらの静止も聞かず立ち去ってしまったのです。ただイシュガルドに行くとおっしゃってましたから今すぐ向かえば先回りできるはずです。
Estinian, you rat man. So, like, Estinian just, like, ran off to Ishgard. Guys.
そういうことなら至急イシュガルドに向かおう。ただそこで見つけられなかった場合も考えて ボナンザ号を回しておくよう頼んでもらえるかい？
Okay. Hey, Totoro, just send the bonanza boat.
わかりました。ではでは、私とクレルさんは石の家に戻りますので、無事にとっ捕まえることができるよう頑張ってください。
Hi
それ
hi.
なら俺たちも一足先に石の家に戻っておこう。ヤシトラたちに会談の結果を共有しておきたいからな。かの竜騎士と無事に出会えるよう祈っております。
Hi. Do. I also just realized I gotta fix my ring glamour. Is my glamour plates wrong? Here be dragons! Oh right, I can't do that here, never mind. Estinian Wormblood, the Azure Dragoon. He was another name that featured prominently in the history books, and it will be fascinating to meet the man in the flesh. Anybody else here? Any other characters that I should talk to? It's very important. Allie! Yeah, I get the impression Arnvald is a lot more apprehensive than he lets on. He would have been grateful Alphino was... He will have been grateful Alphino was there to see him off. Can't talk. Alphino is keen to track down Estinian. So Estinian was bound for Ishgard. Whatever it is that brings him home, we must hope it will keep him there long enough for us to find him. Come, there is no time to lose. Do 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 do. Here I can double check my Wow, that is actually really fast. Is there something wrong with my glamour plates? No, it's on my right ring and on my left. Weird. I guess it must have been a weird carryover. Anyway. Actually, let me quick double check something. Do my rings swap sides? On any of these? Yes, this is where it happens. Okay. And then we cast glamour again. I gotta wear my wedding ring. There you go, all fixed. Assuming we find him, this will be my first encounter with the famous Estinian, and if he's half the man Alphino claims, I fully expect to go weak at the knees. Perhaps do a bit of fainting while I'm at it. Oh my god, she's so teasing him, I love it. I've only visited Ishgard once before, after the devastation of the 8th Humble Calamity. To see the place in all of its in all of its original glory is a tantalizing prospect indeed. All present? Good. Let us split up and search for Estinian. Since we are relatively new to this place, and Graha and I will look around the open spaces, the squares and the markets and whatnot, you and Mimidai can delve into the nooks and crannies. Very well. Let us reconvene at the airship landing later, with or without Estinian. Good luck. Hi. I think I should begin at the Sky Steel Manufactory, so perhaps you could try the corrugation? Lucia may well have heard news of our friend's return. Hi, wakarimashita. Let's go. That way. Boing, boing. Boing, 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 boing. Lucia-san, Lucia-san. Estinian 最近見ました Lucia-chan. Good evening to you, Warrior of Lights. Lord Imeric sent word that you would be attending the meeting in Alameda, so I gather you have not come in search of him. To what then do I owe the pleasure of your visit? You seen Estinian the Rat Man? I see. No, we are not aware of Sir Estinian had returned to Ishgard, but I expect you remember. He is wont to come and go as he pleases. Perhaps he came seeking an audience with Lord Imeric, only to find him absent? In any event, I'm afraid I cannot help you. Perhaps one of your companions has fared better. Okay. Hi! We go to the airship landing. Look at all the people running to go to the quest. Excuse me. Ba-da-dum. Hi, Emmy, again. Sir Estinian is every bit as elusive as Udianje suggested. Oh, did you give me? I can't see requests, by the way. Oh, look how pretty this angle is. Now you would.
周りも静かだな。なんと言っても青の竜騎士なんだ。現れたら歓声の一つや二つ上がるはず。
You're not wrong, but he'd also keep himself well hidden so that doesn't happen. The little rat man. Oh! You little fuck.
やれやれ。暁の金庫番に出会ったかと思えばこの出迎え。偶然の再会ってわけじゃなさそうだな。
Hi, Edgelord. Edstinian. Yeah. Oh my god. Is this idiot?
Huh?
一瞬別人かと思ったぜ。随分とたくましい顔つきになったな。
This fucking idiot. She's gonna smack him upside the head. Oh my god.
私はアルフィノじゃない頭を撫でるような仲なら私とあいつの違いくらい見抜きなさいよ。大体乙女にたくましい顔とか失礼にも程がないそれに何よやぶから棒に相棒って私だって強いけど
彼がエスティニアン。1000年にわたる流
Oh no, and Raha's gonna have a moment.
立役者。水ヘックを倒しながらもその怨念の影と化した青の竜騎士。
Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh no.
物だ。すげえ。
These two idiots. Did you forget he has a twin?
大丈夫かい？アリゼの叫び声が聞こえたが。エスティニアン殿、やっと会えた。
How does he not notice? Alice's got a fucking skirt.
そんなことが。すまない。妹のことまでは話していなかった。
Did he really not? Oh my god.
やれやれ。おかげでいらぬ怒りを買ったぜ。
Yeah, she'll fucking murder
と
you.
はいえ、先に本物と再会していたとて、俺は同じことをかけさせてもらっただろう。
もう
What a
坊ち
doof.
ゃんなんて呼ばれたくはないからね。
Bros.
嬉しそうにしちゃってもアルフィノって兄貴面してくるような相手のこと昔はすっごく苦手だったのよね。でも今は彼ともアレンバルドともああして話せてる。
This sign. Perhaps he sees them as the brothers he never had.
そんなに仲がいいんだ。まあ本人が楽しいなら何よりだけど。
お前たちの事情は分かった。俺はマ大陸までの船を借りようとコートに立ち寄ったんだが。
Oh.
マ大陸。そうか。こ
Oh.
の地にはバハムートと深い縁で結ばれた竜が。
ああ。
Tiamat.
七大天竜が一翼、ティアマット。かつて菅井たるバハムートを万神として呼び下ろした竜が今なお拘束され続けている。
なるほど。本来の召喚者であるティアマットならルナ・バハムートについて何かを察知している可能性もある。
その調査に同行させてもらっても。移動の足には暁の飛空艇を使えばいい。
断る理由はないが、そっちの嬢ちゃんはいいのか。
今度私とアルフィノを間違えたら承知しないからね。
I love her. I love her so much.
した態度聞いてたのと全然違うじゃない。
She's so pissed.
俺も読んでたのとだいぶ違って感じるが、アルフィノたちがこれだけ信頼を寄せる相手なんだ。この調査で理解し合えるといいな。
She's got her lips like pursed. Oh my god, Allie. She's so pissed. I love her. I also cannot believe that he never well, I'm so sorry. I didn't remember that we never he never told him. Tiamat summoned Bahamut once before. She may have again, willfully or no. So this is the Delta Quadrant, where countless dragons yet lie in prison, and the great Tiamat among them. Not to complain, but I didn't expect to find myself here again quite so soon. Oh, this one's me reading. It has been quite some time since I last set foot in Azizla, but I understand that the three of you were here rather more recently. I don't suppose you chanced to meet with Tiamat during your visit? No. Alas not. We had no cause to set foot here in the Delta Quadrant, but I have studied the relevant records, which is not to say I wouldn't appreciate a first-hand account of your dealings with her. Well then, Mimirai is the person to ask. As far as I know, she's the only one of us to have met Tiamat face to face. I don't honestly remember very well. Even now, she remains a prisoner of the Allegan Empire. Ever since the end of the war with Mercidia, yes. To have been held captive so long. I too have met with Tiamat. After the Dragon Song War came to a close, I came here to speak with her. A worm who had fought with her own war against a man in another age. Gee, there's one thing I want to check. Hold on, one sec. Was it capturing that? No, good. Okay, back to this. I wished to know if she had harbored thoughts of vengeance and asked him much. She said no. My hatred for your kind was extinguished long ago. But the guilt she feels for resurrecting Bahamut burns on undimmed. It torments her, even now. I see. Then your original reason for coming here was out of concern that Tiamat may have been forced to summon Bahamut. Nidhogg is a part of me. I feel his emotions as my own, and I know that he would not allow his sister to be made a tool of evil. In his absence, it falls to me to watch over her. Aww, that's sweet. Oh, pizza? Quiche? Old raid food. We take the money. It was the Asians who taught Tiamat the secrets of summoning, even as they supplied the Elegans with the means to capture primals. So much suffering, all of it by design. The Azure Dragoons of history were the mortal enemies of the dragons. You know they would be hard-pressed to find a soul who understood them better. Our grandfather sacrificed everything to protect the realm from Bahamut. We must be prepared to do the same. Whoa, 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 put down those death flags, child. Estinian is ready to lead the way to Tiamat. Tiamat awaits. This way. Hi. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba, boop, bop, boop. Bop, 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 ba, ba, ba-da-ba, 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 boop, bop, bop. Hi, Tiamat. Hi, Tiamat. Hi, Tiamat. You're making me sad with that music here. To think that man is responsible for all of this. So much else that Dragonkind has suffered. So this is one of the 7 great worms. Even thus confined, her presence is overwhelming. Anybody else? Any other NPCs? Hello? Son. Resigned to her fate though she may be, I cannot help but feel that we may be able to help Tiamat. Would she only let us? Where's Estinian? Where is he? Where is he? Oh, there he is. Nope, whoops. Not that one. There's a destination in here. There it is. This one better be voiced. Whoa, look how pretty this shot is. Oh, this is going to hurt her so bad. I'm sorry, Tiamat. But Bahamut's been resurrected again. Oh, Tiamat. Whoops. Then how?
以前アラクの高速艦の中で大量のドラゴン族を見たわ。彼らはバハムートの召喚を維持するための装置として 夢見るままに保存されていた。
そう in coils. Tiamat. Tiamat. Tiamat.
そうだな。踏みにじられた尊厳の上にさらに泥を浴びせられるような胸くその悪い話だ。それでティアマットよ、
あ
悲劇を紡がれ、ああ悲しいと嘆いてみせて、それでしまいか。スノースカンタイドラモン。メソメソと俺はそんな泣き言を聞きに来たわけじゃない。七大天竜として、メラシリアのドラゴンたちの祖として、光竜バハムートのつがいたる暗竜ティアマットとして、お前が何をなさんとするのか、それを確かめに来たんだ。
Estinian. Tiamat.
Santalan infan antosk.
Yeah. But this is just sad. Sorry. Yeah, I'm good. Tiamat.
A あなたもまた万神の祝福を受けている。七大天竜として強大な魂を有するがゆえに理性を保っておられるが、再びバハムートと対峙し、さらなるエーテル放射を浴びれば、おそらくは今度こそ魂の奥深くまで侵食され、傀儡同然になってしまうでしょう。
She's scared. He's so frustrated. But also, these are some good angles in the camera.
なるほど。バハムートのテンパード。でもそれなら解決できるじゃない。私たちはテンパードの治療法を編み出したの。さすがに七大天竜を癒したことはないけど、理論上は祝福の影響を取り除けるはずよ。
Ali. Huh?
過去に向き合わねば決して前には進めないことを私は知っています。あなたが万神召喚を過ちと感じているなら、今まさに過ちと向き合う時が来たのではないですか。この機会を逃せば、あなたの心は永遠に檻の中だ。
Is she gonna do it? Tiamat. Tiamat. Now, how do we get her out? Then that smirk on Estinian's face! I confess, my heart was in my throat when Estinian thought to berate her, but it appears to have had the desired effect. It won't make up for what she suffered at the hands of men, but there's a chance, if there's a chance we can free her, truly free her, we owe it to her to try. It would seem she still has some pride after all. Let's see if she's as good as her word. While Porixes may have shown to be effective in curing the tempered, Tiamat must be considered a special case. She is far, far larger, immeasurably more powerful than any subject treated thus far. Were we to remove her restraints only to find that the process has failed, we would be hard-pressed to contain her. Then, before going ahead, we should learn as much as we can about the exact nature of her condition. And do you suppose we can find that information here? Why, yes, we can. We can indeed. The Alligans kept detailed records on all their notable captives, and I know exactly where to look. We shall leave that to you, then. In the meantime, the rest of us can turn our thoughts to the removal of those shackles. Let's go! I know Alphino and Mimira here well enough, but not you. Are you certain you're ready to see this through? Rest assured, Sir Estinian, that I am both ready and willing to give my all for the sake of the star, though that is not my only reason for wanting to set Tiamat free. While I do not claim to know all her sorrows, I too once found myself in a prison of despair, and I well understand how hard it can be to dare to dream to escape. It took the encouragement of braver souls than I am to make me take the first step towards a brighter future. And now, I would help Tiamat do the same. I gather you're not as young as you look. Mayhap when our work here is done, we could trade tales over a pot of Tataru's famous tea. And be indebted to her for the leaves and hot water? I think not. I see. Returning swiftly to the task at hand, then. I believe the nodes governing Tiamat's restraints are located in the sector known as the Flagship. Ah, yes, we are familiar with it. The Etherochemical Research Facility in particular. ARF! Arf, arf. Oh, you may wish to take this. A spirit vessel containing a small amount of my blood. This motherfucker and his stupid fucking blood. Which you just happen to be carrying around with you. I suppose it could seem rather odd. To explain, Rambro, Zudion J, and I are researching the use of Spirit Vessel in transferring not only the memories, but the traits of certain bloodlines. So I keep one at the ready should an opportunity to test our theories arise. As for its use, you may recall that during our previous visit, the nodes here granted access to restricted functions. Having identified me as being one of royal blood, and armed with that spirit vessel, I posit that they will do the same for you, even in the absence of, well, the rest of me. It seemed worth a try, at least. Agreed. We will take good care of it. To the flagship, then. Yeah, Etherochemical Research Facility is really long. The other joke name was my Etherochemical Romance. Wait, hold on. There's people to talk to. It is possible that the restraints may have mitigated the effects of her tempering, but Tiamat has been enthralled to Bahamut for thousands of years. To have clung onto her reason through all of it says a lot about her strength of will. More than a lot. Alice and I shall remain here and attend necessary preparations. In the event that the spirit vessel fails to work as expected, you know where to find me. And good luck. Where's Edgelord? Where's Estinian? Estinian. He should be here. Nah. I don't care to look through that. I gotta go up a lot. Yeah, I gotta go up a lot. Oh. Please ignore the panty shot. It's not my fault. We'll just pretend they're shorts. Shh. Look, this happens when you're a Lalafell. Like, it just happens a lot. Like, you don't got a lot of leg to, like, cover up. Well, when you play a Lalafell for as long as I have, you notice these things. Like, when I sit as well, it's also a problem. Like, just the way she sits sometimes, it's bad. Like, some animations, yeah. This one's not as noticeable because on this bottom, her panties are black, so it's not that bad. But on other ones, it's pretty bad. I'd rather leave these elegant contraptions to you and Alphino. Let us split up and search the flagship for the node that controls Tiamat's restraints. But should you find a likely candidate, do not be tempted to make any adjustments. It would not do to accidentally release some manner of experimental monstrosity, nor less Tiamat herself in her current state. Our objective at this stage is to simply identify the relevant node or nodes. Once we have learned what we can, we should reconvene and compare notes prior to proceeding. Also, this dude has no shirt. In front of me. This player character. He's not wearing a shirt. Some people do that a lot, actually. Oh, Alfie say, son boy. I realize I've said this before and on more than one occasion, but I never cease to be amazed by elegant technology. Amazed and disturbed. Where's this Stinyang? He's got to be hiding here, right? I mean, I gotta look at all the nodes anyway. There's probably... Oh, there's 3. Beep boop. Data link with Delta Quadrant broken. Possible cause. Intruder interference. Advised deployment of automated combat units. Proceed. Where's this Stinian? I want to find him too. Bloop, bloop. Morning.
Wait. I want to see him more. I want to see him more.
Whoa.
Okay, I take it back. I don't want to see him more.
Natachi-chan! Hello! What are you guys doing? How are you guys? Hold on. Natachi-chan. What are you guys doing? Genshin! How was your Genshin? I hope it was good. We are playing the 5.5 storyline of Final Fantasy XIV. I'm reading out the text. That's not, what's it? That's not voiced? But thank you. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome, Raiders. I hope you are enjoying your evening or afternoon or morning or whatever time it is. Oh my gosh. But yes, thank you. Thank you for coming by. So I'm gonna keep reading just because I feel bad just staring at this. Bloop, bloop. Warning. Scheduled dragon restraint maintenance due in negative 2,020 years. Failure to verify system integrity may result in unscheduled specimen release. But yeah. How was your Genshin? Did you do any pulls? Or were you just doing your regular stuff? So let's find Estinian while we talk a little bit. I gotta come back here, but I wanna find Estinian. Because he probably has a line of text. Here he is! I'm doing alright. It's about... What time is it? Almost 11? Ooh, no storyline. Ooh, I see. I hope it's good. I've never played Genshin. This is Zizla, which is part of, the Heavensward expansion, but we are here for Shadowbringer's story, the new story that was just added. That's why there's a lot of people. Yes, I love this mount. It's a carbuncle. It costs 20 bucks. There's also a yellow version, the topaz. I forget what it's called for the mount. The mount version has got a different color. Oh, Realm Inspector. I appreciate stopping by, but this will have spoilers. But yeah. So if you have to dip because you don't want spoilers, yes. This is from Heavensward. These nodes, or whatever you call them, why do they quiver so? Okay, I just wanted to give you the warning before I continued. This is my Chocobo. She's purple. Her name is Luna. And she has one of the old, what is it? Easter bardings. I have a bunch of mounts in my, where is it? This is my favorites I have. I've got Whisper a Go-Go, Per Colossus. This one's really cute. I love this guy. He's a good boy. Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure the warning was there. Cause I'm at current stuff. that's true, you might forget. This one's really fun. This boy. He even has a special animation. Look at this. Scree! But I have a lot of mounts. He's actually a snake. He's a serpent, but he's really derpy. He's great. He's the great serpent of Ronka. This guy. I should maybe change my minion, actually. Let's change my minion. What shall we get this time? Oh, my favorite one. Oh, my tiny taper. I love this little dude. It's purple. Where's my pet? Do I have my pet anim... Where is it? Nope. Slash pet. Oh. Slash. Oh, my keyboard. Pet. Okay, let's talk to this malodorous node. Bzz. Friction between metallic components detected. Temperature increasing to critical levels. Please replace damaged parts or retreat to safe distance. Bzz. Oh. Well, okay, bye! Alright, let's see what Alphino and Estinyan have to say. Infernal things. One of them sent a swarm of mechanical Vilekin to plague me. I must have angered it. Alphino! I'm afraid Estini and I have little to show for our efforts. Did you find anything? Yes, that's the main character power. I did! A node which smelled like burnt hair! Yes. A chirrupting node which spontaneously warned me about neglecting the dragon restraints. I, found a way to activate mechanical sentries if that's any help? Or no? I almost want to respond with the bad ones. Actually, you know what? Yeah, we're doing that. I know the one, though I thought the stench more came to fire in a manure shed. But it seemed likelier to explode than grant our wish. Surely there must be another. Oh, you can say all of them. I'm saying all of them. Only if they are willing to lead us to the node we seek, which I somehow doubt. But from what I can recall the Flax's design, the node you found could facilitate communication throughout Izizla, so we may yet find a use for it. What if I say no? Oh, it just ends the conversation. Okay. Look, it's the Palico right in front of us. The Monster Hunter collab. You can still get this guy. Spontaneously, you say? Well, that does sound promising. Almost suspiciously so, in fact. Yeah, I wanted to see if No had any comments. But then you were in possession of the spirit vessel. I dare say it is indeed the node of which Graha spoke. And it was chirruping, you say? Very well, let's take a closer look. Oh, look at this naked Viera in front of us. God damn, do you have to do this, lady? I don't understand the appeal of that. I don't get it. I do not get it. Wait, where's the node? I know, some of these people... honestly, Rose are your more likely candidates for not wearing clothes. Oh, here it is. In the crowd of people. Oh, Estinian's here. Gotta talk to him. How do the Alligans tell these godforsaken things apart? This guy's in his swim trunks. See? This guy. He's in his swim trunks. At least he's got shorts. As I suspected, the node will not acknowledge my authority to issue instructions. Bloop. Do you wish to operate the dragon restraint mechanisms? Also, this cat girl has the near booty shorts on. Booty... The panties, man. Bloop, bloop. You do not have the requisite access privileges. Operation of the dragon restraint mechanisms may only be undertaken by the chief technologist and members of the royal family. Or those with the vessel full of royal blood, perhaps. Oh, one never knows when a small portion of royal Allagan blood may come in handy, which is why Grahatia keeps his vessel on it about his person. Does this work? Hello? Boop. New user detected. Commencing biometric authentication. Boop. Authentication complete. User identified as member of the royal family. Please state your name. Perhaps, maybe Natachi. I'm gonna be honest. Mirai. Boop. Welcome, Mirai. You may operate the dragon restraint mechanisms when ready. Error. Unable to disengage restraints of the specimen Tiamat. A system update is required. A system update? What do you suppose it is asking of us? Well, like... I love this so much. I could hazard a guess. Well, that's more than I can say. Confounded bloody thing. Well, don't worry, I'm a scholar, I know shit. User agitation detected. Initiating guidance program. Boop. In order to operate the restraint mechanism, I require access to central control system. However, I am unable to establish a link to said system due to the obsolescence of my own software. This issue can be resolved by applying a system update using the corresponding terminal located within the flagship. Wow, this sounds like a pain in the ass. I kind of miss Windows updates. So, can this thing release the restraints or not? It can, but only once it has received the requisite system update, as far as I can tell. Until which time it'll float there spewing nonsense. User dissatisfaction detected. Initiating placation protocols. Bloop. I am here to help. Rest assured that I will be on hand to guide you through every step of the system update process. It's worse than Windows. How gratifying, but I dare say we will fare better with guidance than without it. Sid and his colleagues always make operating these elegant devices seem so easy. I don't know what possessed the elegance to surround themselves with these chattering orbs, but the fact they remain while their creators do not speaks volumes. The restraint node stands poised to lend a hand, figuratively speaking. Bloop. Guiding user to terminal. This way, please. Okay. Oh, this one has to have a target. It's not this part. It's down on the other side, isn't it? Where's the entrance? Is it this way? Yes. Here we are. Don't look at me. This is a task for you and Alpha know. Boop. Access granted to user Mimidai and her adolescent Elysian companion. Master Midai's other companion is deemed a potential risk. To safe operation and has been denied access privileges until further notice. This terminal appears to be similar to the one we encountered when we first set foot here. Let us hope it will be equally helpful. Literally the node is just like, no, to Estonia. Let's see, according to the terminal, the central control system is presently employing software version 56.135. Dare I ask which version you are employing? Why, software version 42.002, of course. Bloop, bloop. Warning, errors detected in the data management system. Estimated time required for, oh, Jesus Christ. 5 years, 1 day. Shit. That is rather longer than we were hoping. Aren't there any other options? For instance, using this terminal to operate Tiamat's restraints instead? Boop. The proposed method is indeed an option. Please be warned, however, that the procedure may have changed as a result of the system update, and my instructions may no longer be accurate. Well, I can't imagine it will change that much. As long as we pay due attention to any discrepancies, I dare say we will be able to muddle our way through. Don't bother trying to explain. Just tell me if we made any progress. I would say so, yes. It does, however, require that I remain here to operate the terminal. I shall inform you via link Pora once I am ready to release the shackles. It might be best if you left a spirit vessel with me. I may have use for it. Rest assured, I will be certain to return it to Grahatia once this is over. Here you go. Just a little more work and Tiamat will be free. But before we go any further, there's something I would know. When Tiamat and her kin fought against the Elegant Empire, both sides were but dancing to the tune of the Asians. And it was the same in Ishgard when they stoked the fires of conflict between man and dragon from the shadows. All that the Asians touch turns to ash, unless you've made it your mission to fight them. But there have been times when you've tried to reach out to them instead, to find common ground. And I must ask, what do you intend to do with Fandaniel? Will you try and reach out to him too? Oh. I'll try, yes. And if that fails, I'll remember him. Nice little point in reasoning with the wretch, or remembering for him for that matter. You might not get it. But perhaps it's the difference between you and me. You see the good in people, even if it's but the faintest glimmer. I only hope you do not come to rue your benevolence. You think it unwise for us viewing the world thus? Far from it. That has ever been your way, as I learned when we journeyed together with Iceheart. Yet the fact remains that there are some who view compassion as a weakness to be exploited, and there may come a time where you extend the hand of friendship, only to wish you had dealt the killing blow. So, save your mercy for those who deserve it. Well, we should be getting back to our task. If Alphino has things in hand here, I suggest we rejoin the others. I cannot deny the logic in Estinian's argument. Given all that is at stake, even the slightest lapse in judgment could be the undoing of us all. Bloop, bloop. Warning, releasing dragon restraints may result in specimen loss, damage to facilities, and incineration of staff. Boop, 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 boop. My Porksy! I love my little Porks. Oh, he's not very little. My big Porksy. Also, this mount doesn't give a panty shot, because my full butt is sitting on the saddle. Some of them, like, she leans forward just enough that especially when you're angling upwards, when you're angling the camera, you end up with a panty shot. Alright, we wait. Let's look at my... Yeah, I love this. Yeah, the Porksies are familiars of the Pixies. And no, not the Pixies. The Numol. They're great. They're in Shadowbringers. There's also a minion of it, I think. Is there? Hold on. Let me look. Is there a Porksy? Porksy? Is that how you spell it? There probably is. Oh, maybe I don't have it. I don't know. But yeah, look how cute he is. He even has an animation. He sucks up dreams. He's hungry. If this Fandaniel truly is without reason or creed, he is no better than a rabid dog. Treat with him if you must, but be ready to do what is necessary. Yeah, that's Munna and Mushana, which those guys are based on tapers. This little tiny taper is also the thing. But yeah, I suppose perhaps the Porksies are also based on tapers a little bit. Tiha, raha, raha. So the spirit vessel proved useful after all? Excellent. All right, Alize, let's rock and roll, girl. I need a sip of water. Estinian told me all is well, but nothing more. Honestly, it's like getting blood out of a stone with him. I take it from Alphino's advent that he's needed elsewhere? He's gotta be at the terminal, otherwise we can't do the thing. Well, that sounds rather frustrating, but you got it there in the end. While you were off talking to Nodes, Graha and I were learning as much as we could about Tiamat's condition. Our readings confirm that her ethereal balance leans strongly towards the umbral, as was the case with kobolds. Therefore, all other things being equal, the treatment should work.